And the ideas are pouring in. Boy, people gave comments this week about stuff I could talk about, like personal hygiene was on there, watching wrestling, NASCAR, church revival, Wal-Mart, my lawn care business, skaters. But a lot of those I just named, I done talked about a lot of that stuff before. Not all of it, but so you're saying, well, Tavin, that's a lot of stuff you just shot down right off the bat. Well, I like them comments. I'm just saying some of them I talked about already. Here's where we landed this week, though. Mitchell J54 said, Tavin, what about summer vacation? Talk about that. Walking with Shadows said, what about snipe hunting? And I think one or two other people mentioned that too on Facebook. And God Spartan 117 said, what about camping? I went and saw my buddy Russell Tucker because that boy knows how to camp. He's got 2 young boys now. I said, Russell, you going camping anytime soon? He said, I'm going camping this weekend. So this past weekend, me and Russell went out with his 2 boys, and I actually invited Brett along. I said, hey, Brett, you want to put on your camo gear and go camping with me and Russell Tucker and his boys this weekend? And Brett said, I ain't going to wear my good clothes to a camp out. And truth be told, with Brett, I've been doing Mima a favor, getting him out of the trailer for a little bit so she can have a little peace and quiet. She can watch her stories on the TV set without any interruption. Me and Brett were going to share a tent, and Brett's like, I'm going to sleep in the bed of Russell's truck, you know, so I can look up at the stars and enjoy the beauty of it all. I said, that's fine with me. So this weekend we get around that fire and we got Russell's boys there. You know, they're 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, something around there. And an older one and a younger one. And we say, you guys are ready to go snipe hunting? And their eyes are wide and they're like, oh yeah. And Brett said to the boys, he said, yeah, when y'all catch them, just go ahead and toss them in the back of the pickup and I'll check them out and see how they are. You know, because he knew they wouldn't get nothing. If you ain't been snipe hunting, let me tell you this, there ain't no snipes. It's just a tall tale. So we knew they ain't coming back with nothing, and nobody never does. We wait out there by the fire, you know, just kind of talking and letting the boys go hunting. Pretty soon we get tired, and Brett's like, I'm going to go lay down in the bed of that truck just to look at the stars. So, you know, I guess it'd been about 20 minutes later, I was kind of dozing too in the tent, and I did hear one of the boys screaming, I got a snipe. And I just kind of jump away because I'm thinking, what in the world does this boy think he got? Russell's son is hauling tail into camp with that bag, and he's heading right for the pickup truck like Brett told him to, throwing that bag right over there. And whatever it is, it lands on Brett, and he jumps up quicker than anything, didn't know where he's at, just kind of, what's going on? And Russell's little boy was peeking up. He goes, I got a snipe in that bag. Brett's frozen because he don't know what to say. There ain't no snipes, but there's something in that bag. Sure enough, a little skunk crawls right out of that. And that skunk is scared. And you know what happens when a skunk gets scared? That's right. So that skunk fires away at Brett, gets him. He dives headfirst onto the gravel and the dirt outside that pickup truck. Russell Tucker is over there by now, and he's like, son, what have you done? And he said, Dad, I got a snipe. And he says, Lord, son, what did you do? Daddy, I got a snipe. Russell peeks over. He's like, oh, son, you picked up a skunk? Well, you talk about the ultimate backfire. So Russell's boy caught himself a skunk. That skunk laid claim to Brett's sleeping bag. We had to leave it at the campsite. We had to bury Brett's shirt. It's probably better he didn't wear his camo out to camping this weekend. And it was so much stress in the end that I'm going to need to take another vacation to unwind from this vacation at some point. Thanks for all the comments. Go ahead and leave one this week. Let me know what we can talk about next week. I'm kind of thinking this week maybe 4th of July, Independence Day. That'd be fun to talk about because we're right up against it. We're a couple weeks out now. So that may be worth looking into if you got any ideas on that. All right, we'll see you later. Have a good one.